type welcome in the comment section to welcome Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Welcome.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. This is Catherine, the creative manager at TikTok Live. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Catherine. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Excellent. We're just waiting to connect with you. We're very eager to hear your stories. So, and for all the new people, let's type welcome in the comment section to welcome Ollie, and also follow him if you're interested in what he's going to share with us. And Ollie, could you start with a self-introduction to let our audience know a bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Ollie Herzig, and I teach anatomy and physiology on TikTok. I make videos. I live stream practice questions to teach anatomy and physiology concepts to people who are struggling with it. And I've been using Service Plus to essentially make it easier for students to connect with me and let me know what their tutoring needs are. And just things like that. I absolutely love teaching on here, and Service Plus has made it a lot easier to do so.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. So you mentioned that, let me phrase it. On your daily basis, what kind of content you're producing on TikTok Live, or what are you sharing? Let's start
So
with that
mostly
question.
on my videos that I make, I'll explain tips or certain concepts in a video. But in the live streams, I try to cover a larger basis of topics over about an hour or two. So there's like Anatomy and Physiology 1 and Anatomy and Physiology 2, and normally I'll spend a day on each one, going through the topics. And then as we go through the questions, Service Plus has essentially allowed it to, during the live, when someone has a question on something, they don't have to wait till the end of the live stream. They can send me a message right during it and be like, hey, I really struggled with that question. Can we book a meeting? Can we book a tutoring session and things like that? So.
Oh, that sounds very smooth. So, during the live streams, there are a lot of people asking all the questions. You might not be able to catch everyone's questions. So I guess for the viewer side or for your potential students, the best way is just to contact you through Service Plus. So you're able to connect with them after the live streams.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes it easier to kind of flow with the questions too, because not everybody is always going to have the same question, and not everyone's going to struggle
Yeah.
with the same topics. So it makes it really easy to kind of continue through the flow of the questions and the material that I want to get through. And then when they reach out to me, it's more personalized and everything like that too. So it makes it really easy to do that.
Yeah, makes sense, 100%. So, how long have you been using Service Plus?
I've been using Service Plus since the end of May, and ever since I've started using it, I've been completely booking out my tutoring. So it has
Oh,
really
really?
helped.
That's great. I heard from Nielsen, so Nielsen is Ollie's creator manager. I heard from Nielsen that you actually have to build up a waiting list because all of
Yes.
your slots have been fully booked.
Yes, I do have a waiting list. It's actually opened up a little bit now that we've started the fall
Okay.
semester, but I'm actually considering starting group tutoring to make the cost a little more affordable, but also open up a lot more slots because it is filling up and things like that. So, yeah, it's made that part of my job so much incredibly easier.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a very good point too. A lot of our creators, as they begin to use Service Plus, they begin to have more and more clients. And then so the initial business model, they kind of have to change it or upgrade it. So with Service Plus, a lot of creators are able to now build different ways to monetize. Originally, maybe that's just one-on-one, or maybe that's a group level. And now they can do maybe the other way around.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, I really had to change the way I did things and everything like that to make sure that when one slot opened up, I was able to quickly kind of have that list and emails ready to go to say like, hey, you were interested in tutoring and I have a spot for you now. If you're interested in that, let me know. It makes it super easy to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And then let me just pause here for a second because we have a lot of new people joining us every single second. So let me introduce you to everyone again. So hi everyone, this is Catherine, the creator manager at TikTok Live. Right now we are connecting with one of our excellent, amazing creator, Ollie, who is offering studying guide or tutorials in the field of anatomy and physiology. Correct me if I were wrong.
No, you're right. You can.
Cool. And right now we're talking about the Service Plus feature or TikTok Live in general, how Service Plus has been helping Ollie to grow his business. With Service Plus, he's able to get much more clients, much more students, and then now he's also upgrading his business model, which is excellent. And then let me pause here for another second. See, and guys, if you haven't followed Ollie, please follow. Excellent creators,
Thank you.
excellent
Thank you.
educator. If you want to learn something about physiology or anatomy, follow his account, watch his live streams. It's really
Thank you.
entertaining to watch, and I learned a lot from him. So yeah, follow
I'm
him,
glad. I'm glad to
please.
hear that. That makes my day. Thank you.
No problem. I'm telling the truth. How often do you go live, by the way? I think it will also be helpful for the audience to know your live schedule so they can know when to tune in your live streams.
Yeah, I go live normally at least 4 times a week. It's typically
Okay.
about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I can go live, normally lately like I've mentioned, I have been booking up my tutoring. But if I don't have a tutoring slot available on a day, I will open up another live stream and do another one. So I try to go live more than that, but it's always at least 4 times a week. I want to provide as much value on TikTok live as much as possible for AMP and stuff. So.
Yeah, 100%. And actually, going live consistent or on a frequent basis is very important. It is the foundation for you to get a stable amount of viewers. Anyway, so we would actually, yeah, you're following the best practices. We would recommend all the creators to try go live at a fixed time slots and go live frequent enough on a weekly or even daily basis. Because by doing that, your viewers will know when you're going live. Your viewers will have the habit of joining your live streams and interact with you. So that help you to first grow your followership, but second also help you to easily convert them into your students, into your paying clients. And then the other question I have, and I think this is being commonly asked as well, is that we all know that TikTok Live, comparing to maybe a short video or just post in general, is relatively new, especially in like education or consulting field. So what motivates you to start doing live stream at the first place?
Actually, the way that I got started doing a live stream was it was like an entire class of 30 people all messaged me and they
Oh,
sent me an email and they were like, hey, we have an exam coming up and we have no idea how to study for it. Can you do we were like, we can't really afford tutoring. And so I was like, well, one of them mentioned that I do a live stream on TikTok. And I was like, okay, well,
oh,
this kind of works for everybody in a sense. Like I can teach them and maybe, I'll connect with some more people who would like to join my tutoring. But I went live and I went through the cardiovascular system. And that first live stream that I ever did, I gained
oh,
like over 1,000 followers the first time. I
wow.
was like, okay, so this works very well. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, wow, that's a great start. And then that person should get the credit too. The one that
Yeah,
suggested
credit to that anatomy
live stream.
class.
I think also in general, right now we're actually like this is the new information for everyone. I think right now TikTok Live is really working on trying to diversify the content we have here. So right now we do not only have entertainment live streams, we also have more meaningful content, more educational content, no matter that's on short video side or on live stream side. So in the future, there will be more and more meaningful information or educational live stream that you can watch. So if you want to start, if you're in educational field, if you're an educator like Ollie, this is the golden time for you to start. And then, yeah, so if you don't know how to do it, if you want to learn how to start, I would recommend watch all these live streams. So follow him if you haven't. It's a great
Thank you.
time before to catch his live streams. All right, then. I think before I let you go, Ollie, the last question I have is that do you have any recommendations, suggestions, or advice for the people we have here regarding TikTok Live or using Service Plus?
Yeah, I think my biggest piece of advice that I try to give people if they want to start going live and just sharing your expertise is to outline the live stream that you want to do. That's kind of what I do every time before I go live. I sit down first thing in the morning and I go through a lot of the messages that people have been sending me that they struggle with, and I'll make sort of my lesson plan for the day. That'll help me kind of guide with what questions I make or the certain points that I want to try to drive across in my live streams. It helps, in a sense, organize the expertise that you would like to demonstrate.
Yeah.
And it also kind of keeps you talking and prevents you from having a lot of dead space and a lot of quiet, awkward moments. So try to make sure you're always talking and always engaging.
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah, 100%. I think that's a really good habit. So also, just the fact that you are trying to get some questions or to understand what are your viewers' interests, that's very important because you want to talk about something that your viewers are interested at, right? So because that will also guarantee with you more exposures, more viewers, and you can also be sure that it is something that people want to hear. Sharing something meaningful and sharing something that people want to hear, that's very important. That's another secret key to get you to success on TikTok Live or on any social media.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. Then thank you so much, Ollie. I think we can end here. So for all the new people who just joined, if you haven't followed Ollie, let's follow him before we let him go.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Seriously, Service Plus is wonderful. And if you're considering it, sharing your expertise on TikTok, you should definitely be using Service Plus. But thank you.
Great. Thank you
It was
for the
good to
work,
see
Ollie.
you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.